This video is dedicated to Rafael Acevedo. You are my dear friend and I miss you very much. This is also a reminder to stop texting and driving. If you stop texting and driving, you could save lives in the process. Dragon Ball Manga Chapter 4. It starts off immediately after Chapter 3. They are all in the sea with the turtle, and the turtle in Chapter 3 promised Goku a gift for saving him and bringing him back to the ocean. So he goes into the ocean, comes out with this weird old man on top of it. In this chapter, we find out that this old man is Kame Sennin, which in English is Master Roshi. And I'll be referring to him as Master Roshi from now on. Comes out and he is a turtle hermit. He's the one who's giving Goku the present. So he calls out the Immortal Phoenix. The turtle tells him the Immortal Phoenix is no longer with them. I could assume this Immortal Phoenix is dead, and he seems a little bit bummed out, the Master Roshi, because he wanted to give Goku immortality for doing this, but he can't do it since there's no longer an Immortal Phoenix, so he goes with Plan B. He calls forth the Kinto-Ud. I don't speak Japanese, I can't pronounce these words correctly, so I'm gonna use the Western name for this cloud. The Flying Nimbus. So he calls forth the Flying Nimbus and gives it to Goku. Only people with pure hearts are able to ride the Flying Nimbus. So Goku, the most pure heart character in all of the manga, could easily ride this. He rides this and he's having a blast. He's just having so much fun. You could tell just by the drawings in the art that he's a natural at this. People who are pure-hearted like Master Roshi won't be able to ride it. So you see a panel of him trying to get on, but he falls flat on his ass. And Bulma feels a little jealous. She's like, "Hey, Master Roshi, where's my present?" The turtle says, "Hey, you didn't help me, so you don't deserve a present." Master Roshi comes up with a proposition. This is my main problem with this manga, pretty much my only problem with this manga, and problem with anime in general and manga in general. Underage girls, pedophilia, pedestry, all this creepy shit is in normal manga like this. This is the most standard manga ever. Everyone knows Dragon Ball. And I was shocked to find this in chapter 2 when she lifted up her skirt, in chapter 1 where she lifted off her skirt, and chapter 2 when you see her in the shower and you see all these weird shots of her. Now you see her bare ass. Master Roshi's proposition is, "Show me your panties, and I will give you a present or whatever." She flashes him, and she has no idea she's not wearing panties. So she flashes him. The viewer sees the bare ass. Master Roshi gets a clear look at her bush. He loves it. He's bleeding out of his nose. It's kind of weird. Very weird, actually. Not kind of. Weird. It's just fucking horrible. So he falls back. He's like, "Oh, shit." And his necklace dangles out of his shirt, and it appears to be a Dragon Ball. Bulma gets all hyped up because the reason she's in this adventure to begin with is to find a Dragon Ball. So she's happy. It's the 3-star Dragon Ball, by the way. And then she calls Goku, "Hey, come here, come here." Goku's like, "Whoa, it's a Dragon Ball." They just start talking about how excited they are to have it. And Master Roshi's like, "What? Dragon Ball?" He had no idea what this Dragon Ball was. So he says, "Hey, I didn't say you could have my Dragon Ball, Bulma." Bulma lifts it up again. Off he goes, boner, whatever. This is supposed to represent blood rushing, so boner is what it represents. And it's weird as fuck yet again. So they leave. They decide to go on an adventure. They go search for the rest of the Dragon Balls, and Bulma makes a stop. She puts on her normal clothes because she was wearing an oversized sweatshirt during the entire time. She flashed Master Roshi, so he saw her pussy, and she thought she had panties on. So she puts on her clothes, and then she looked down and realizes she wasn't wearing any panties. Because if you read chapter 2, Goku took off her panties while trying to see if she had a dick, because he didn't feel anything when he tapped her. So she's pretty pissed at Goku. She shoots him in the back multiple times. And Goku doesn't really get injured. He just treats it like mosquito bites. He gives you a couple owls. His shirt's got a couple holes. But this kid is freaking indestructible. He takes bullets like a champ. So they venture off, and Goku's outrunning her with the Nimbus. She's fucking going slow as hell with her bike, and she's getting pissed. She's like, "Hey, let me get on the Nimbus. Let's make this a lot easier for us." And she gets on. She falls flat on her face. Failure. So she has to continue riding her motorcycle. And she uses her Dragon radar, and it leads her to a village, and that's where the chapter leaves off. This chapter was funny, though fucked up, and I did enjoy it a lot more than I did chapter 3. We at least got to meet Kame Senni, Master Roshi. We got introduced to Goku's new power / form of transportation, the Flying Nimbus, which is obviously going to be something that is going to be very useful in the series. Even up to Z, he uses it. So, Goku has got a new ability. Bulma got embarrassed herself and proved that pedophilia is normal in Japan and in manga, because this is the most this is the most normal anime and the most standard anime that anyone has ever seen or watched, because everyone knows it. This is the most popular one, I believe, besides One Piece. So even in the mainstream stuff in Japan, you get this weird crap. But Master Roshi was funny. Goku, he's Goku. He's pure-hearted, and Bulma is Bulma, bitter, selfish, you know. But this is progressing the adventure, because they did get a new Dragon Ball. They only got 3 more left, and they made their way to a village at the end of the chapter. So they're making progress. They're almost there. They're almost getting the Dragon Balls. So I'm gonna give this chapter I'll give it an A-, because of the pedophilia jokes. They were funny. It was entertaining. This was a very entertaining chapter, but it was a little weird. Alright, that's all I gotta say about this one. Peace out.